The four suspects in the Moscow concert hall attack have been charged with terrorism. The men appeared in a district court in the Russian capital. They have been placed in pretrial detention for 2 months. At least 137 people were killed when gunmen opened fire on concert-goers on Friday night. Yulia Shapovalova joins us from Moscow. Yulia, what can you tell us? We were just seeing the footage of this court appearance. What can you tell us about that court appearance? What did we learn from that?
Well, that court hearing was held behind closed doors. The four men, as you mentioned, are going to spend 2 months in pre-trial detention. Late Sunday evening, Moscow's Basmanny court indeed charged them with terrorism. And so all the four men in that case of the Friday attack in Crocus City Hall, their age ranges from 19 to 34 years old, and all of them are reportedly Tajik nationals. On the videos from the court, all the four accused were showing signs of torture. One of the suspects was brought to court with a bandage on his head, as during his arrest, part of his ear was cut off. Another one with a swollen face was tortured with a stun gun. Several Telegram channels associated with the security services published his photos where he was actually tortured. The third one, with bruises on his face, could not stand by himself and leaned his elbows on the wall. The fourth one was taken to court from intensive care. He was wheeled into the courtroom accompanied by doctors. Meanwhile, the investigative committee claims that a total of 11 people were detained earlier on Saturday, the 23rd, and they may also be arrested shortly, but the press service of the committee has not commented on it yet.
Yulia, I'm seeing also the live footage of people in Moscow, Russians, still laying flowers and paying their respects at the site of the attack. Can you speak to how people are feeling and what the conversations are that the Russians are having amongst themselves, you know, on day 3 after the attack?
Well, of course, it is a heavy blow for the whole nation because people really feel for those victims and their relatives of that tragedy. Today, of course, is a working Monday, but still, as you say, there are some people at Crocus, but no long queues like yesterday, of course. But yesterday, many were queuing till very late hours. Several vigils were held, millions of flowers and candles brought, beautiful light projections with flying white cranes were on the walls of the center in memory of the victims. And today, the hall's officials will be returning cars and clothing of those who fled the hall on Friday during that attack, as all that was left behind.
Yulia Shapovalova, thank you very much.